Hola, minasan! Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back for another round of story talk. How y'all doing? Welcome to the show. Oh my gosh. I got some things I want to talk about. For this little anime that I've been watching called Zom 100, the Bucket List of the Dead. Oh yeah. Yeah, so I found out after 8 episodes that there seems to be some weird issues they're having because they had been getting delays, like 2 week delays before releasing the show. Now, at first, from what I heard, that it was that the problem was the scheduling conflicts, but now it seems it's more than just that. So I hope that they don't cancel it because this is really a fun show. It's really really excellent. I definitely recommend. This is something that I definitely recommend. It's available on Crunchyroll, of course. So if you got Crunchyroll, go ahead and jump in and watch it. But basically, the plot follows Akira Tendo, who got caught in a job, a dead end job, where they make him work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week with very little rest, no benefits, no holidays, no nothing going on. Very toxic environment and everything. And one day, a zombie apocalypse happened. Yay! But what's great about this, unlike other zombie apocalypses, is that he found himself free, and so now he's enjoying life in a zombie apocalypse. Like, it's very hard to explain, but it's like he doesn't care. He doesn't care about the zombie apocalypse to an extent. To an extent, it's like he doesn't have to work anymore. He doesn't have to worry about making money, making a living or anything. He just all he has to do is just forage for food, and he creates a list of things he wants to do before he gets turned into a zombie, and that's freaking original. This is the most original. This is probably the first. I dare say the first zombie apocalypse story that has a character like that has a plot like this, and it's really great. It's really great. It definitely has that nice Edgar Wright vibes from Shaun of the Dead. It's totally comical. It does have its poignant, serious moments, which is good. You know what I'm saying? It still keeps itself grounded. It doesn't go zany silly to the point of absurdity, which is good. You know what I'm saying? And the characters are very likable. Uh, um, all four of them, because the eighth episode introduced us to foreigner Beatrix, uh, who gives me darkness vibes from Konosuba. She came. Her plot, her story, her backstory is really nice. She's from Germany. She wanted to visit Japan for the first time ever and experience Japanese culture. And when she arrives, the zombie apocalypse kicks in. So all of her dreams kind of got crushed. Man. So let me just pull up the characters here. IMDb. So we can get the character names here. So because I'm not good at remembering everything. So let's see here. We got Akira Tendo, Shizuka, uh, Kenichiro, and is that yeah. No, great. You know what? Maybe I should have gone somewhere else. IMDb just don't work. Man, better watch out because they have a problem with visuals for some reason. But nevertheless, the characters are uh, are very unique. But what's great about them is how they play off of each other. Shizuka is a very serious about the zombie apocalypse and surviving, and very grounded. Um, let's see, his buddy. I guess I should have gone to Wikipedia. I should have gone to Wikipedia after all. Let's see here, Zom 100. There we go. Uh, yeah, his friend Kensho. Yeah, Kencho wanted to be a comedian. He wanted to be a comedian. So everybody has their own dynamic and their own dreams. We still, I don't think we've followed through on Shizuka yet. Yeah, they haven't established Shizuka, but um, yeah, so sorry, I was just reading the whole thing there. But he's very, very, very happy-go-lucky because he doesn't have to suffer through the harsh work environment. Kenjo was having a similar problem, and so the two of them basically got the same type of mentality. They're very carefree and everything, but they also are completely self-aware of the zombie apocalypse. They come up with some crazy plans to deal with the zombies when they start causing trouble. And Shizuka is very organized, so she actually complements their zaniness with solid plans. Saying to make sure that they don't, like he's very reckless. Akira is very reckless. Like he puts on a shark suit, and because the shark suit is so tough that zombie bites don't penetrate. Genius, but he still feels pain. But she's good at organizing it. And in a sense, Beatrix, who's just got introduced, she's very much a diehard Japanophile from Germany, and she found herself a samurai armor, which is pretty awesome, and knows how to freaking fight like a samurai. So she's kind of like a freaking tank. So it's very amazing how each of them have their own distinct skill set and are able to deal with the zombies that they come across. And of course, they have to deal with humans and everything. But the cool thing about this show also um, is that the humans that they meet up with, they are not all like 100% idiots or anything. You do get your idiot that gets the whole party killed, but then you get those that have the common sense of saying, yeah, you know what, dude, you're not cool. We're gonna walk away and take all these supplies with us. So it doesn't fall into the trappings that many zombie apocalypse stories just keep on clicheing, where you have the group dynamic, then you get the one guy that screws everything up. Sometimes you get you get the common sense group, and that's just up and go, and that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Uh, Jeez, Beatrix looks awesome. Killer holding that sword up there on the RV. The other thing I like is the aesthetic that they went with. Rather than using red blood, which thankfully they didn't do. And I'll tell you why. Because sometimes when you have too much red blood, your eyes, has a hard time tracking things. By using colorful, various colors like red, blues, purples, greens. It's very easy on the eyes, saying like you have the awareness and you're seeing it from his point of view, that the world is colorful now, how colorful the world is compared to what he was going through at his workplace. But it helps on the visual eyes, where you're not seeing red over and over and over again. If I Let me see if I remember correctly. Tron, the original Tron film, from the documentary that they had on the DVD, they talked about how the whole entire set was completely black and white. In order for them to pull off the special effects that they pulled off, and they had to bring in arcade games, which had color in it, so that the eyes, doesn't get stigmatized by being surrounded by black and white. And that's what I'm talking about by saying that I'm glad they didn't go all red on the blood, so that the eye tracking and such won't be distracted or strained from seeing nothing but red on top of everything, and it gives the world a little bit more liveliness. So there's still dread. What I'm saying, there's always dread. There's still danger. Not everything's 100% perfect, like the shark suit. Even though the shark suit will never cause the zombies to zombify Akira, the bite still has pain. It still inflicts pain, and and that's very good. So he still has so he has something to work with to protect himself. But it's very difficult. But it's not a foolproof solution to the whole thing, to the situation. So yeah, the plot basically left us off with them trying to get to his parents and see what happened to them. So we gotta wait for those 4 episodes. this previous episode, they were it was a hybrid hot springs episode and introduction of Beatrix and her personality and her wishes and dreams. So I like this. This is actually awesome. Everybody has motivation. Has clear motivation. They have their own agency, their own unique dreams and futures. You know what I'm saying? Beatrix gonna with them is gonna get to see Japan like she wanted to, despite the apocalypse. Akira is free to check off all of his desires on the bucket list. Kensho wants to be a comedian, so he's out to pursue that because now he's not constrained with having to pay bills or anything like Akira. Shizuka, not sure what it is that she's looking for. She's just looking to survive, but she's got to have some kind of motivation, some kind of wander dream, and that hasn't been explored yet. We just only got her tragic backstory that made her the Sasuke, the brooding Sasuke. Don't worry. She actually gets better, which is another good thing too. She didn't fall into the cliche trap of Sasuke emo brooding thing. So she's a pretty cool character. She's a pretty cool character. So yeah, if you ever have time to watch Zom 100, knock yourselves out. Crunchyroll right there. All right, so those are my storytelling thoughts. Zombie apocalypses are not easy to do because you can only do so many different ways to go about it. So this is definitely I would say up there with all the with the top tier, Romero's and the Walking Dead's and such. Well, not the TV show, more like the comic books. But in terms of zombie apocalypse storytelling, this one is definitely tops. It's definitely tops. So yeah, that's it. All right, so thank you all for joining me on my storytelling thoughts on Zom 100, and I wish you all a good night, buenas noches, and oyasumi nasai.